So tonight we actually have a couple of very special guests in the audience. We have been working with the Minister of Innovation. As what many of you know, the innovation agenda is being developed at the moment, and there's a lot of energy being put into it, and I know all of you in the crowd are incredibly proud to be Canadian innovators and work really, really hard every day on the ground to do that. And so today we have a couple very special guests here to share a message with you and gather your input. So without further ado, Val Fox and Nathan Gunn.
Okay. I think maybe we'll stay down here. So I'm Val Fox, and some of you might know me as the founder of the DMZ, the co-founder of the DMZ, and about a year ago I started my own business called The Pivotal Point, where I am actually helping to grow incubators all over the world in academic institutions, in corporations, and also towns and cities. And about 6 weeks ago I got this amazing call from the minister's office. We're talking about Minister Navdeep Bains. He's the Minister of Innovation, Science, and Economic Development. I was absolutely floored that I got this message. And I was chosen out of, there were about 10 of us that were chosen to go and find ideas from all over Canada. We were told we have the summer to come up with round tables and different ways of getting ideas to the government, creating a direct link. And what's interesting is I had been to 3 TechTOs already, and you guys are my very, very favorite place to go. This is the best meetup in Canada. I just want to have a big round of applause for TechTO. I love you guys because it's the most diverse audience you could possibly imagine. So we want your ideas. So I want to introduce a very, very special guest. This is Nathan Gunn. Nathan Gunn is an innovation advisor to Canada. Like, how amazing is that? And what he's going to do is going to share with you 3 questions that we want your ideas from. So there's going to be 4 different ways that you can communicate with us. The very first way is right now. You can go and tweet your ideas to Innovate CDN. Also use hashtag TechTO, so hashtag Innovate CDN, hashtag TechTO. Put your ideas on based on the 3 questions that you're going to be getting from Nathan. The second way is after this is over, we're going to be in a room, I think it's room 101, it's just right in the back there, to come and talk to us directly. And so we want to hear from you, your ideas about how to make Canada innovative. Tomorrow at noon, we are going to have a special Twitter talk. This is being put on by Futurepreneur. Julia, you want to wave your hand up? Thank you so much, Julia, and also TechTO. So I'm really hoping that you will participate with that because we'll have the 3 questions plus a few more questions for you. And the last way that you can interact with the government, I don't know if you know this, but canada.ca/innovation. So we're looking for your ideas. Now over to Nathan to talk about the questions.
Thank you, Val. Thank you for being one of our innovation engagement leaders. It's amazing. We had a video prepared. The minister sends his regrets. He's on vacation, unfortunately. We had a video from him saying he loves you all. He wishes he could be here, but didn't play. Sorry. Anyway, on behalf of the minister, thank you very much, all of you, for being here. And I'm very excited to be in this role, which is innovation advisor to the minister. And the neat thing about it is I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 22 years. And so uniquely, they've put a guy who's been there, done that, and felt what you feel in the office, which I think is special. And it's emblematic of what the government's trying to do, which is really listen, really care, really make a difference. So I'm here tonight on behalf of the minister. We're both sad that he's not here. But on behalf of the minister, I'm here to listen to you, anything you want to share with me. And specifically, of course, we know the complaints. I've lived the complaints, the stresses and the strains. We're interested now in solutions. So if you have ideas that can actually help us solve the problems, if you have ideas that will actually make a difference, please come and see me and share them with me. I have the ear of the minister has the ear of the Prime Minister, and we are working hard on this file. We want to make your lives better. We want to make everybody's lives in Canada better because you guys are entrepreneurs and we'll change the country, right? We are literally changing the country. This is the future. You guys are the future. So I am really excited to be here. Very excited to be here. Thank you, Val.
Thank you. 3 questions. 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 3 questions.
So I guess I have questions to ask. But by the way, I'll ask questions. But remember, you can ask your own questions and answer them. Like if you know better than these questions, what it is we should be doing, tell me. But here they are. What does Canada need to do to build, attract, and keep the world's best talent, right? How do we keep the best talent here? How do we make the most incredible people stay here, live here, build here, create here? Reimagine how Canada could support startups and growing companies. Growing companies, right? 20 years ago when I started, and I've had a few companies here in Toronto, and actually it's exciting to see you guys because I feel like I'm talking to my brethren here and my sisters and brothers. So 20 years ago, we had no VC. Now we have a bit of VC. Now how do we grow companies and keep them here? What do we have to do? What specifically do we have to do? What are Canada's strengths, and can you suggest ways we can capitalize on them to be a global leader in innovation? So what that really means is we can't do everything. You know, Peter Nicholson and various reports, they've said, don't spread the peanut butter too thin. You can't spread it across the whole country. You have to pick things that are going to be our strengths. What are they? What do you think they are, and how do we double down on them and then be world leaders? So those are our 3 questions. Now, I've got a wonderful team from ISED here with me, which is the Ministry of Innovation, Science, and Economic Development, which, by the way, is huge, and everybody wants to have a meeting, which is tiring, but I love listening to what everybody has to say. And so tonight we're going to actually record what you have to say and bring it back to the minister. And the minister is, unfortunately you don't see the video, but in the video he says, I'll be listening carefully. And he does listen carefully. He gives a shit. He really gives a shit. I mean it. I'm on planes with him, and he says, Nathan, what did they actually say? And if you don't tell him what people said, he gets mad at me. So he really cares. Oh, I have to wrap it up. So bottom line is we're going to be around with the camera, so come in and tell us what you think, and that's that. Okay, bye.